Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a full review on the new Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Foundation. Now I used to use the old one with the, it was more rounded, and I used to love that one. It didn't come with a lot of shades. I think I was like literally the darkest shade, and at that time that color was literally like this color right here. So the new packaging is a little more square. I guess people are into this square look right now, and the white top, which Maybelline always had a white top. Their original formula had a white top, so it's nothing new for Maybelline. But anyway, I got the colors 334 Warm Sand and 355 Coconut. And unfortunately for me, neither of these two matches my skin perfectly. I have to mix both to get my perfect shade. So I did two pumps of the coconut and 3 pumps of the warm sun. That was pretty much enough to do my whole face. I did have a lot of excess product left over, but unfortunately that comes with the cost of me having to mix my foundations. If these don't work out for me, I will be returning them. I did try it once on Sunday when I did my beauty favorites, and I'm telling you, by the end of the day it just like was a no-go for me. And yeah, so anyway, we're gonna give it one more shot before I return them. I got one on Amazon, and then I got one from Ulta Beauty. So Ulta has all the shade range, and so does Amazon. I don't know, I bought this one first and realized, oh, it's too dark, and then I bought this one at Ulta to mix it in with this one. So that's the story. So really quickly, the claims are: it's full coverage foundation, 24-hour wear, seamless matte finish, breathable and comfortable, fade and transfer resistant, oil free, doesn't clog pores, dermatologist tested. Those are the claims. I will say, when I did wear this on Sunday, when I went to church and also when I got back, this foundation does not transfer at all. Like, I was hugging people, and usually when I hug people, I'm always like looking back to see if my foundation got on their, clothes, because I try really, really hard not to get my foundation on their clothes, but sometimes it fails. But this one really did not transfer, which I was very, very excited about. But of course I got oily, the texture, everything was just by the end of the day. But today I'm gonna go ahead and try it again. I think it looks really nice. It's smooth, it's dry, everything's perfect right now. It doesn't transfer. So anyway, we'll see how this works. So if you want to see how I put on the foundation and kind of just hear my opinions about it, then keep watching. I also will be doing a wear test for this foundation, and we'll see how long. I have a few errands to run. I'm not going to be out long. I don't have work today, so it would have been great to test this foundation on a work day, but at the same time I didn't want to look crazy by the end of my work shift, so I kind of just played it safe. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video, and I will be checking back to let you guys know how I feel about the foundation, so just keep watching. Okay, so as I mentioned in my intro, I'm going to be doing the review on the Maybelline 24-hour Superstay full coverage makeup. This is the 2 bottles that I got. I got one on Amazon and the other one at Ulta, because when I got the Amazon one, which was this color here, it was just too dark for me. So Maybelline didn't make an in-between shade. I don't know why. But anyway, this is 334 in Warm Sun, and this is 355 Coconut. So I think I'm 340 in the Fit Me, so that's probably why. Actually, I have that foundation. Yes, this is 340 Cappuccino. So if you kind of just put them side by side, you can kind of see there's a gradation of color. So in the Fit Me Matte, I am the 340, and I don't have to mix that color. I just know how they go from 334 to 355. It just doesn't make sense to me. So now, before I go into that, I did clean wash and moisturize my face, and I used the NYX Angel Primer. But I'm also going to go in with some Milk of Magnesium for oil control, because I already know that I'm going to get oily. So I did test the foundation out the first time, and I didn't like it. Now, the one thing I would say that I loved, and I had this foundation on in my 2017 beauty favorites, so it looks okay there, but I personally had an issue with oiliness. Now, one thing I will say about this foundation is it doesn't transfer. That's what I liked. It didn't transfer. So that's one good thing, but in terms of oiliness, it didn't keep my oils at bay. I really got oily. So I'm just going to take some extra measures. So I thought it would be smart to use a Maybelline primer with the Maybelline foundation. And this is the Master Prime Face by Face Studio Primer Base. It's for hydration and smoothing. And I used it on that video when I was doing my beauty favorites. And by the end of the day, my face just sucked. So I just don't think this did anything for me. I thought, you know, matching a brand's primer with its foundation would work, but it didn't. So today I'm just going to go outside of that and do non-brand primer with the branded foundation. And I'm going to mix it. Oh, there it is right there. So I'm going to mix it with the back of my brush. So that's roughly what it's going to look like. I mean, it's not a direct color match, but whatever. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use the brush product on here. Okay, and then I'm just gonna take a little bit and start blending. So like at first glance, I mean, it looks like you have makeup on. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't like blend in seamlessly with your skin. Like you're not gonna get like a, so this is definitely a made up makeup look. Yeah, this is definitely a, like, people are gonna know you're wearing foundation. So if you're not into that look, I'm low-key, I'm more of a medium coverage type of person, just because I already know that once I put powder, concealer, and all that stuff, I'm gonna end up having a full face, a full coverage look. But we're just testing it out today because I'm about to return both of them, but I want to wait and maybe give it another shot before I do that. Okay. So it covers really well. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of my makeup, finish my eye look, and put on my lip color. And then I'll come back to show you guys the full face, and then we'll begin our demo. By the way, it is 10:46 right now. So I applied the foundation at like 10:45. So that'll be my, like, my time thingy. And then we'll just go from there. So I'm just going to do the rest of my makeup, and I'll be back. Hey guys, so I just finished the rest of my makeup, and it seemed to have dried matte. I obviously did set my face because I have oily skin anyway, so I always set my face even if the foundation promises to dry matte. I just have to. So here's my face with all of the makeup together. I think it looks really nice. Now it's kind of a different texture than it was when I didn't have all this on. So I think my face looks more not natural. I mean, it's still like makeup-y, but it's not as cakey looking like when I first had it on and it hadn't dried yet. So I'm thinking that's what that was about. Blush and highlight went on great, and my face looks pretty flawless. I did start getting some creasing in my fine lines up here, but I don't really care about that. It's not really a big deal. I usually care more about the parentheses because I do laugh a lot, I smile a lot, I talk a lot, so I'm always like, especially when I'm at work, I'm always like using face expressions. So if a foundation can last through a full work day for me, that's an A+. But I don't have work today, so it kind of settled a little bit in this part of my nose. Like this is just a dry, this is like the only dry part of my nose is this little corners. I don't know what that's called, but nostrils, I guess, the side of the nostrils. Let me zoom you guys in up close so you can see my face. Okay. Are you focused? You don't look focused to me. So here's my face with the blush and everything, highlighting and contour. So yeah, the makeup looks pretty good. I think it looks really great on camera for sure. So I have a bunch of errands to run. It is 11:37. I'm gonna check in through the day. We did apply it at 10:45. It's about to be 11:45, so within an hour it still looks the same. So I'll check back a little bit later and show you guys what my face looks like, and yeah, So keep watching. So this is what the foundation look in broad daylight. I mean, it's so gloomy here. Like, the sun is not out, but yeah, it looks good. I mean, it definitely looks like I have makeup on. I'm not going for, I don't really care for that look. I prefer to have a foundation that's more medium coverage, and then I build up with my, you know, makeup, my like powder and concealer and all that. But this is actually not that bad. And my color is perfect. It hasn't oxidized. I've heard it oxidizes, but it hasn't oxidized on me. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys like that little look. I'm also going to put in photos what it looks like on flash photography, which it looks absolutely amazing on flash photography. I'm going to go run some errands. I don't know if I'm going to make this vlog style. I'm not much of a vlogger person because, like, I don't want people looking at me filming. Anyway, all right, so I will check with you guys later. It's officially 4 o'clock. And the foundation is, you know, it's holding up. It doesn't look terrible. I definitely feel it. Like, I don't like that feeling. Like, if I wear my Fenty or like I can feel this one on my skin. It definitely doesn't give you a skin like finish. So yeah, it started raining, so it's a little dewy outside, which may attribute to a little bit of dewiness on my skin. But yeah, it's looking all right. You know, yep, still looking good. So anyway, I'm on my way to do some more errands, and then I'm going home. I do have to hit the gym way later, but I'm probably gonna take my makeup off by then because I can feel this, and I don't want to like have this on while I'm working out because it just feels too thick. Usually I'll keep my makeup on if I'm like going right after work, but this doesn't. This is not a foundation I would go work out in. You know what I mean? All right, so I'll check with you guys later. It's officially 5 o'clock, and I just left Sephora. I'll do like a little quick haul. I had a gift card to Sephora, and I bought the Fenty primer and the Laura Mercier medium deep again. I bought it a second time, and I didn't like it, and I thought I'd give it another shot, and I just didn't like it. And a skincare set that I bought, and I went and returned those. The Fenty Beauty just didn't work for me, even with the Fenty foundation. Like, the Fenty foundation I've used with the NYX Angel Veil primer, and it looked way better with the Angel Veil. So I returned the Fenty Beauty and the Laura Mercier and that skincare. So I had about $100 back to me. So my original gift card was $100. So I went back and got some stuff. Got a Sephora Kabuki brush. Then I got the Urban Decay All-Nighter Spray, the travel size one. And then I'm always trying to find a good primer. The NYX Angel Veil is a really good primer. I mean, I used that one today, and I just think it really helps the makeup come on very smoothly. But I got the Urban Decay De-Slick Complexion Primer. I have really oily skin, so it's for shine control, pore minimizing, and it's mattifying, and I've heard some mixed reviews, so I want to go ahead and try it myself. And their clinical studies are all 100% positive, so I want to go ahead and just give it a shot. And also, I've heard really good things about the Belief, the True Cream Moisturizing Balm, and even though I have oily skin, I heard and I've learned that just because you have oily skin doesn't mean you should avoid not using moisturizer. So I've heard nothing but good reviews about this. So it is raining right now, so there's a lot of moisture in the air, and I'm gonna attribute that partially to this, but otherwise I'm pretty okay with what it looks like. So yeah, I'm gonna go head on home, try to close the video out because I'm tired and I've got to go to the gym later, so I kind of want to get all this stuff off and give my skin a break before I go to the gym. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys then. All right, see ya. Hey guys, welcome back to the review. I'm home now. It is officially 5:45. So I've had this foundation on for 6 hours, and usually I would go and test the foundation for like 8 hours. But today was my day off. I wasn't gonna like stretch my day off and like, you know, try to fill in 8 hours. It's my day off, so I want to relax. But the foundation held up really nicely. I mean, I don't think, hold up, let me answer my mom with second. So I don't think the foundation is something to write home about. I mean, it looks great. It looks fantastic in photos. It looks great in camera. But I felt like as I think this would be more like a evening, or if you're going out with like friends or on a date, this would be something I would wear. But is it something that I would wear to work and you know, wear out for 8 hours? Probably not, only because I feel the foundation and I just don't like to feel my foundation. I don't like to feel anything on my face. I didn't blot, I didn't touch up, I didn't do any of that today. I basically let the foundation do its thing. I think had I not put on the Milk of Magnesium, this probably would have been oily all over my nose. Yeah, I just feel like my extra steps, which I do this to all my foundations because I cannot avoid being oily. It's just innate. It's part of my skin. It's just part of the biology of my skin. But still, I feel the makeup, like I feel the foundation, and it doesn't help that, you know, I'm also layering it with concealer and powder and blush and highlight. Like, you're just stacking on more stuff onto your skin. So yeah, but I do think it photographs beautifully. Like, I'm not gonna like front, my pictures with the flash photo turned out beautifully, and I did have a SPF moisturizer underneath it, so it turned out really well. I would say if you want to try a drugstore foundation that's similar to, say, like just a very high-end full coverage foundation, give this a shot. It's only $11. I got mine for $9 on Amazon, and when I went to Ulta, I had a $3.50 off coupon for drugstore makeup, so I only paid about $8 for the second one. So I don't think $11 is a lot, considering Revlon has higher priced foundations. So yeah, I think it did well. I think the color range could be a little bit more expanded, especially for people in between shades like me. Like, I had to mix my foundations, and I don't want to mix my foundations. It's just not right. It's not fair. Why I gotta buy two? Yeah, so anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!